video game! Play the video game, Nova! Avoid death! Oh. If I need to, feel free to skip Forza tonight. The problem is, I doubt I'd be able to get to sleep if I did, right? Like, I'd skip Forza if I thought there... I'll skip Forza if I think there's any chance by the time I'm done with this that I could just pass right out. But I doubt it. Because that's just kind of been the marching order lately. Bio Broly? Who the heck would want Bio Broly? That volume is way too loud for me now, and it's completely muted for you, so y'all are just in the fucking void, besides my dumb voice. I'm sorry about that. I'm also sorry for the F-bomb, YouTube. Please have mercy. It was 7 seconds. It's supposed to just be like 7 seconds or something. It doesn't feel like it half the time, but it doesn't feel correct half the time anyway, so... Doesn't feel correct. Words. Think I need to check a medic? Probably.
What's up, Chisha?
Yeah, that's how you pronounce that name, right?
Hey, Rover. You've been to the wishing tree, right? What did you wish for? Did it come true? Oh, wait. It can't be that fast.
Are you at a party in the background? What are you doing? Yeah, that's also totally how you pronounce that, right?
Gotcha.
Need to touch grass? I don't know.
Still busy with the preparations?
I don't know what my problem is.
Almost finished. Crazy here with all these people bustling.
Oh, okay, it is actually supposed to be background noise. Alright, fair enough.
You hear the buzz from our side?
Need to double check the procedure. Did I just see Madam Magistrate? Was it just me?
Yeah, I went on a date with her off screen. She works at my food stall now. Don't worry about it.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to bump into you. I should have just stayed home to avoid causing trouble.
Pretty hectic, isn't it?
Indeed.
Everyone's really giving their all for this year's moon chasing festival. Oh, and the Loon Dance performance is happening tonight. Come and watch it with us, Rover. I've secured the best seats. Hooray!
Yeah, the more I've sat on it a couple days I went not playing this, the more I am kind of annoyed that all the little date events to recruit the characters for the minigame were not voice acted.
Me? But I'm not ready. Okay, how are you doing today, Rover?
Oh my god, she's gonna confess her love for us. I can't wait. No.
Here with you tonight.
Sorry, Yum Yum. Not my type.
Please come early if possible. People have been preparing for the Moonlit Fair for many weeks.
I just sent the coordinates to your terminal. See you there. Ha! Get ready to be blown away.
Oh!
Are we not going to that restaurant then?
Let's eat there with Yang Yang and the others later.
Yeah. Wait. I smell something delicious. It's the real deal for my empty tummy. I just know it.
Dude! Food!
Hello, Rover. Can you come to the Moon Tree Lodge?
I was gonna say, are we done with you? I thought we still had to, I thought we still had one wish left.
Fourth wish?
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, we do. Alright.
Yes. As I suspected, Patty's malfunction was caused by something else.
From DBZ Movie Villains, who do I like? Janemba. Janemba and his dumb Lego powers that look incredibly cool. Cooler is also neat. But I feel like that just kind of goes without saying.
Solve, eh? Wait, didn't you just promise Yang Yang we'd hang out tonight?
Yeah, I did. Let's go handle it quickly so we can still make it on time.
Just split yourself in two, Five Head. It's easy. I thought I was tripping for a second. I was like, wait a minute, was I on the last leg of this? I would have just finished it the other night. Oh, also I got him off screen. You actually did not need to do the event in full to get him.
Hate, Asgard, the world.
Zawarudo!
Thank you for coming, Rover.
Is that the smell of Sonoro?
Patty is now a portal to a sonorosphere. Its built-up frequencies likely resonated with something and created this.
Should we alert the Midnight Rangers? But then,
Then people might think there's another TD outbreak. Since a major fight has just happened, I think we should.
we'll handle it ourselves.
Ah,
You're already planning to do so, I can tell. It's written all over your face.
yes. I've thought it through. I believe that would be the most practical solution. If the Sonoro is benign, we can all breathe a sigh of relief. And worst case scenario, if it turns malignant, you'll have no trouble handling it. I just didn't expect you to bring it up first. Guess I wasted time hesitating.
You hesitated because of the name Pascar?
Yes, he was a close friend of mine. He died from the Wave-Worn. I think if this Sonorosphere is related to him, it must contain his messages for me. This is my personal request, Rover. Please help me.
Sure thing. In fact, I'm also doing this for a personal reason.
You are?
I promised my friends we'd enjoy the Moonlit Fair together tonight. Can't let this incident ruin the festivity.
Thank you, Rover. Let's enter the Sonoro now.
Uh-oh, we got combat. We can talk. I was gonna say that was the most the Rover said anything in a while. Like in an actual cutscene, I mean. She talks a lot, but it's always in very awkward spots. The internet! Or PowerShell or something, I don't know.
Well, like they say, you wouldn't know what's inside a Sonorosphere until you're actually inside it.
I can't hear you. Get out of the toilet.
What's happening?
The Sonoro is pushing us out!
Rover, here! My hand!
Toxic field. Hate, Asgard, the world. Hate, Xiangli, Yo.
Uh-oh.
Rover!
Nelver!
Thank goodness you're awake. I'm glad the Sonoro didn't throw us out. But why us? What did we even do?
Maybe it has something to do with that Pascar person? Anyway, we should find Shang Liao first.
I ain't reading all that. The cube.
Oops.
Before time,
We didn't mean to
there
hit you.
was the
We're
cube.
just playing cornhole here.
Cornhole! I don't want to know.
Our boss. It's my bad. I threw it. No. It's my fault. I wanted to play cornhole.
Stop saying cornhole.
It's okay.
I am cornholio. I need pee-pee for my bunghole.
You aren't angry at us? Thank you.
I'm pretty sure that is like an actual game or something. Like that sounds vaguely familiar.
My name's Pascar.
But no.
Eddie and Ryan. What's your name? I'm Shangli Yao. Shangli Yao? Jeez, you're Mrs. Shangli Yen's son. Whoa.
The voice acting has gotten better since launch, but they do definitely need to work on their pronunciations. They are very, very inconsistent between characters.
I heard you've never been second to anyone in school.
Never been.
No way! I heard you finished an entire.
Again, I still think they should have just embraced it being recorded in the UK and let everyone go on full British.
That's amazing! And you've solved a century-old problem for the Academy, too? Huh? Is that what they've been saying about me? You're so cool!
Chill, boss. You might scare him.
You're just like my big sis when she meets her idol. Shush!
Hey, Velvet. Hey, Balin. You got crazy news? What up?
Sorry, I got ahead of myself. By the way, we're going to the Moonlit Fair. Care to join us? Are you sure? Of course you can. We can make you the new boss, even. The boss? Yeah, like.
They found a super ocean deep underground 3 times larger than all surface oceans combined. What the fuck?
Sorry,
I don't think we should go down there.
I must wait for my dad.
I don't know if we're even capable of going down there with the pressure, but I don't think we should go down there.
Said he's gone missing. Hey, shut up.
There's gonna be Cthulhu's down there.
We gotta go now. Come find us anytime you want to play. I don't like being alone. Don't know if you feel the same. Anyway, we're here when you need to chat or someone to hang out with.
I have a super ocean, one of my original stories. I don't call it the super ocean, but I have something similar. I don't like this.
Looks like something from Shangli-Yao's childhood. Could his memories be affecting this?
Well, somebody tell James Cameron, he'll find a way.
It's not just his memories.
Man is obsessed with deep sea exploration. I'd rather him do that stuff than make more Avatar movies.
We can go through that door now. Let's move.
The cube. If the world is mimicking my world, are we cooked? Kind of, yeah. Don't mind me. Transformers on the brain.
What is this place?
Ugh.
A wishing stall? But the decorations don't match this year's theme.
Do we need to touch anything or read anything here, like we did in the last room?
There are some wish
They
tags.
put me back on Spectro Rover?
Read them.
You sluts. You kind of want to rewatch the first Bay film? It's been a while. I do too, actually. Maybe I'll use that for my my get out of jail free card for October, and just pick a theme for the movie on my own. Because birthday month. Failed experiments, unmet goals. The only thing is, I don't know what other movies we'd watch, because I don't really want to watch the third one again. The third one's poopy. The third one's poopy!
Hoping to be heard. Missing a departed son. Wanting to become a hero. These are the wishes of the people I've helped.
Spectro
There are
enjoying
no more
free.
wish tags.
G.I. Joe? Sure, G.I. Joe. If we could find a way to collect it, we would be set on water for so long. If it's drinkable, of course. God. Again. Just imagining the depth.
Your intuition
I don't know.
is really sharp.
Can I get a source on where you read this, Bela? Not that I don't believe you, just that I'm curious. I'm genuinely very curious about it and would like to know more myself.
Can't believe I actually got a 0. What a bummer. not even in the mood for wishes now.
Still upset about what happened in class?
I mean, aren't we supposed to learn by doing? That's what we've been taught since day one. We know next to nothing about the wave-worn phenomena, and our equipment is useless. Shouldn't we go explore it firsthand?
But how? Should we set up a lab by a wave-worn site like you said in class? It's too risky. If something goes wrong, the staff won't make it.
But this is the martyrdom of science, the necessary sacrifice.
Science, of course!
Sampled unknown substances. We must risk it all for the ultimate truth.
Really? Do we have to risk it all?
Hasbro movie night? Oh, we could do that.
Of course. You want food, you pay. You want pay, you work.
I don't know what I still don't know what a third one would be.
When the truth of this world, the ultimate
Unless we want to
knowledge is on
do
the line,
the
one
first two
must
Transformers or
give
something.
everything they have.
Oh, Clue! Oh, Clue would be fun.
Discuss it later.
My Little Pony, I feel like, could probably be its own theme.
How about meeting them today?
I have no time.
It'd include a lot of shitty G3 animated movies, but that's part of the fun.
Meeting them since they failed the entrance exam.
It's necessary. As intellectual.
Hope this isn't some weird parody news site. I feel like that would be trending on... I don't know.
Will only hold us back. It's best to leave them behind sooner.
I feel like this would be trending on Twitter.
Why would a genius like you care about their feelings anyway? With your father as a role model, distraction should be beneath you. Come on, what if they drag you down?
But
I still want to rewatch the G.I. Joe cartoon at some point.
Remember that old Moon Tree Lodge tale?
Just for funsies.
Right a wish.
Just because it's one of those shows I saw like bits and pieces of in reruns at like 2 a.m. in the morning back in the day in reruns on Cartoon Network.
It just stopped working.
Never like properly watched all the way through.
Came true. Not many. See?
Never went back and watched it in proper order on like a G1 Transformers. Twitter rarely hears about science. I mean, these days, yeah, because Twitter's filled with idiots, but I don't know.
Trying to organize your arguments to refute me? Go ahead if you must, Mr. Genius. You know, I only said that because I value you as my only friend and opponent. I just don't want you to get
How huge is Earth, in my opinion?
to outdo someone when they're at
That's
their best.
not really an opinion that
Enough talk for today?
I don't think anyone else has. It's Earth.
Well, wishing for
You look at a star map.
Then I can finally study
It's
it up
just
close.
kind of an average-ish sized planet. Jupiter and Neptune are bigger than us.
Not kidding.
Like 5 meters. Yeah, like I couldn't tell you the exact length,
As
but we know the exact length.
I must prioritize my pursuit of truth, even if it means a life of
Science is amazing.
Then, Father,
For now.
I find drive shafts of your design in the Moon Tree Lodge. You were never home during moon chasing festivals. Were you busy helping other people?
How big is the Earth? I don't know. How big is Unicron's head?
I mean, I don't really have to be alone. What should I do?
Hey, Shang-Li! What are you doing there? Come on, we gotta go now.
Okay.
At least 2 Earths? So he shrank when he became the Earth?
The festival must mean something different to him. Is that why he's running the Moon Tree Lodge after his father's passing? Is that a form of human connection too?
Sort of.
Are we sharing that kind of connection right now?
I'd say you've been haunting me. Like a ghost.
Don't seem too excited about it, Abby.
Huh, no way.
He's stoned out of his fucking mind right now. Look at him.
In your head.
Sure, if you say so.
Bruh.
Now, back to the topic. We've been seeing Paskar and Shangli Yao's past
Oh, I wish I had a log. I need that line.
Isn't that pretty normal in a Sonora like this?
But why can't we get through the doors before Shangli Yao opens them?
Strange indeed. It's almost as if he owns this place.
Or maybe he holds the key? Is it similar to what Scar did to me? No. I can't tell for sure yet. Let's press on. We need to go deeper to uncover the truth.
We have to go deeper. Earth is 7,926 miles, according to your astrology book. Okay. That actually seems kind of small. All things considered, but hey, it's all relative.
This room isn't empty.
Our research has been great. Hopefully, we'll keep this momentum going into the next year.
Guy's got a stuffy nose.
So far,
I mean, not that I'm one to judge, but it sounds like he has a stuffy nose.
Well, we have Pascar and Shang-Li Yao to thank.
Yeah, where did Shang-Li go? He's never here with us during the moon chasing festival.
Oh, you guys are done talking already.
Huh? Huh? Did we just end up back in the same place? Something feels off here.
Another failed experiment.
Experiment!
Invest in better equipment for accurate results.
This is pointless. The Wave One has destroyed all our theories. There's no pattern at all.
Ooh, let that guy keep his accent.
Waste of time. It's all your fault.
Don't mind me, I'm gonna munch on some fish tacos in the background.
Where is Shang-Li Yao? Where the hell is he?
Or at least I would if the cutscene is ever just gonna keep going.
Well, this is the third time we've circled back here.
Get
out of here. Quick.
Has anyone seen the Bayonet? Guys, where's Griffith? Where's the fucking Bayonet? Fucking when we give it the Bayonet again, god fucking damn it! I told you this would happen! Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, I need a screen cap of that. That is so on the nose. Holy shit. Oh my god. Well, I'm sure nothing bad's gonna happen.
Can't do this anymore. It's over.
Can I eat my tacos now?
It's all nonsense. Countless errors. No solution.
It's okay, you don't have to censor it. We know it's the Griffith researcher.
It's them. No. It's the world. The whole world is wrong.
Bruh.
Where is Shang-Li Yao? You're nobody compared to him, Pascal.
I see the blood moon rising. Oh. Oh. Bijia, the first Thanadonian fight, yeah.
Finally, we're out. But this new place looks even creepier.
I don't know, man. I think I might take this over the Eclipse Moon. Pascar, there's no way it would be that obvious. There's no way this motherfucker just shortened his name, right? No. I wonder what's behind door number 1.
So tired. I want to disappear. Screw everything.
Hey, ain't that the chiffon guy? He smells delicious. He looks even worse than yesterday, when he wrote down his wish.
Oh, yeah.
Others are probably
That is the other NPC we helped. I forgot about that.
My son, I miss you
Bruh.
so much. Take me away with you.
Oh.
She's been affected too.
Even that granny has gone crazy.
Why is she here? I thought we were hallucinating from when this experiment happened. Was she just involved too and I missed that part? No, because this kid definitely wasn't. Where the fuck are we again?
Anything. Let the world burn. I'll still come out on top. Well, this one doesn't sound too depressing. But if it ever comes true, I have a feeling it's gonna be hella dangerous.
Abby, stop trying to be cool.
I think I know who the remaining 2 will be.
He's saying hella. He said rent free earlier. Trying too hard to be hip. I'll still take him over Paimon any day of the week.
Science doesn't exist.
Okay.
We knew it. We knew it right from the start. The wave 1 phenomenon defies all laws of physics. And the worst part, it's completely random. We need more data.
I mean, if it's completely random, no amount of data in the world would help you.
To study the tacit field in this chaos.
That's the neat part. You don't.
I knew it. We never have enough samples. Now, if we could make the wave 1 disasters happen more often. Don't you try to stop me, cowards. You don't even have the guts to sacrifice for the truth. You all despise me. Thinking I'll never surpass Yang Li Yao, right? If this were his idea, not a single one of you would object.
Bruh.
Fine. I'll do it myself. I did it! Now I'm just a heartbeat away from success. Stay back! Stay away from here!
Can this marriage be saved?
His wish achieved. He is not guilty. Must trigger the wave-worn tacit field.
Oh, he can't be serious.
You're taking away the wrong message, sir.
So he's gonna trigger the wave-worn disaster like Pascar planned to?
We shouldn't jump to conclusions yet. Not based on a few broken words. He's willing to go to great lengths for other people. He wouldn't want to do that.
My friend's quest for truth was genuine till his last breath. I will not let you tarnish his goal like that.
It's Shangli Yao. He's right behind this door. But it won't budge.
Then I'll smash it open.
By brute force?
enclosed area of the Sonorosphere. Haskar, are you there? Sorry, Rover. I must go and face him myself. Stop hiding, Haskar. We can talk it out.
Oop. Oh no, time to actually use this man. I unlocked him. I haven't finished building him and my world level's pretty high. So I haven't really gotten to use him. Yeah, this is a post-apocalyptic setting, Velvet. I won't go into the full story. I would recommend looking it up for yourself, but yeah. Yeah, this world is kind of fucked up. Bruh.
These frequencies, they belong to more than one person. Haskar, listen to me. This isn't what you wished for.
Did you just heal, you motherfucker?
Very confined within limits. Exploit.
Cube.
Reconfiguration.
Okay. I kind of figured after he healed, but still, I had him.
Rover?
What are you doing here?
Am I too late?
No, you are right on time.
Bad timing.
I thought it was right on time. You get mixed signals, people.
Disruption. Complete overhaul.
I sense your weakness, one with the sound.
Do not heal again.
My friend's quest for truth was genuine till his last breath.
Yeah.
I will not let you tarnish his goal like that.
I was gonna say, did I just win too fast? I think I just won too fast. Yeah! Is he an NPC? Let's see how dumb he looks, and also let's see if he looks like Scar. No. No.
Stay away from here.
No. That would be way too obvious. Look, Abby, another ghost.
Again, I am not a ghost. The wave worn gobbled up and then spit out.
Better than calling him emergency food.
But this one smells strange. Was it affected by something else?
Haskar, it's me, Xiang Li Yao. Do you recognize me?
Stay back. The Wave Warn's coming. Stay away from here.
Huh? Didn't he set it off in the first place?
Calm down. We are safe here. No Wave Worn or Tacit Field around. Nothing's happening to me. See?
Xiang Li Yao.
Yes, I'm listening. Paskar, what do you want me to know?
Maybe one day we'll get to eat Abby.
Stayed at the academy. Shouldn't have taken anything without permission. But I did it. I figured it all out. The Tacit Field's frequency. Made a prototype detector, too. It predicts where the Tacit Fields are forming. I should have kept the documents. Should have informed you. I was thrilled. Blinded by the success.
They tried so hard to make this guy appear less generic by giving him a headband.
Prototype. Gone.
But it just kind of makes him look silly.
Gone. The margin of error was too big. Not enough time, not enough range. When I got there, the Wave Worn had already... Oh, I see. So the Wave Worn had devoured me. And the last person I saw was...
You saw me.
Yes. Yes, I remember. It's all coming back to me now. I didn't trigger the Wave Worn. That's what I've been trying to tell you. And what else? Pen. Give me a pen.
You're a ghost. You can't hold a pen.
I'll show you.
At least I don't think you can.
I need a pen. Hurry.
Paskar.
I've been trying to tell you for so long. I just want to let you know.
I love you.
Tacit Field special frequency.
That too.
Never hated you. I wanted to save the world. It's all in vain. Now everyone must see me as the culprit. Can't blame you. After what I said, of course you'd...
No. Your sacrifice was not in vain. Your research has inspired many, even attracting interest from the Black Shores, that mysterious organization. They've actually sent one of their consultants to learn about the theory.
Even the Black Shores.
Their faces couldn't hide the shock. It was truly a sight to behold. Even I burst out laughing. We're still searching for a way to recreate your prototype.
Era Doctor. I remember that.
Has gained global recognition and is advancing Tacit Field research.
Paskar. Spectrum?
Yes, it's your theory. We named it after you. Our classmates and I, we found your notes after the Wave Worn receded. After filling in the missing information, we restored this theory and named it after you.
Really?
Yes, and we all know it wasn't your fault.
So, my research actually helped others?
It did, and it will keep on benefiting people.
That's great to hear.
Cradle his ass fusion.
My friend.
Treasure it.
Please.
Treasure it.
Please witness the world we've protected. On my behalf.
Now kiss.
My wish has come true. Thank you, Wishing Tree.
Rover, let's witness Paskar's wish together.
When I'm older, I'll be the best scientist ever. I'll help people and everyone will love me. I'll lead the way in making lots of cool discoveries.
Haskar, you've been here with us all along.
Wow. So that's the real story. We've helped make 4 wishes come true now.
Or maybe it's actually 5.
5? But we only have 4 wish tags here.
That must be the exit. Let's get out of here first, Yao.
Hey, what did you mean? Tell me. Tell me.
Are you all right? It's not uncommon to feel a bit queasy after leaving the Sonaro sphere.
More like my playground. No, that was mildly terrifying. Again, the eclipse happened at one point. I'm good.
I'm glad to hear that. Given the situation is now under control, we'll be fine. I will check on Patty, just to be safe.
You might need some time alone to process what just happened.
Don't worry about me, Rover. I can handle the rest myself. It's just a quick checkup on Patty. Go join the celebration down the mountain. Remember those kids you promised to meet up with? They must be waiting for you. Besides, I need some time to prepare a small gift for you as thanks. I'll catch up with you later.
Oh, bye. See you later. I got a 4-way lesbian date. Pop by the minigame stall for what purpose? I fear.
Oh, hey. Good to see you again. Thanks to you, Jolie and I can restart our tacit Discord.
Oh, we're catching up with all the other people we helped.
I'm sure we'll get better results this time.
Oh, we've been busy moving
I
the
get it.
equipment for our new lab. Speaking of that, can you please clean your room? Only been a few days and it's a mess already. Piled high with papers, devices, and takeout. I can't even get in, let alone find what I need.
Have you seen Xiangli Yao's room? It's a perfect example of order out of disorder. I learned it from the genius. And you always find things no matter where I leave them. Matt, you know my room better than I do.
Well, can't deny it. Yeah! Our colleague Show organized this event called Swim, Gulpuff Swim. We're here to show support. Plus, Shafan never misses tacit Discord events.
You know me. Jisho's interested in those monsters too. Should we invite her to join our research? More brains, better ideas. Let's get the creative juices flowing. Thanks. Happy Moon Chasing Festival.
Happy Lantern Rite. I mean, what?
Moon Chasing Festival.
Boss, look, she's back.
What are you doing here?
The Moonlit Fair was starting, but we saw you were busy with something else. So we followed you up the mountain and saw you chatting with someone. And then, poof! You two just vanished into thin air. We tried to ask for help, but all we found was a rabbit robot. Mr. Rabbit said you're tough and will be okay. He told us not to worry about you. But come on, there's no way we wouldn't worry. How can people just disappear? My mom said it only happens in hero plays. Yeah, we had a plan. If anything went wrong, our Boss and Momo would run super fast downhill to get help from the grown-ups. And
Good job.
I watch in case anything goes down. My eyes don't miss a thing. You're welcome. Since you're safe now, can you...
That's what I want for my scientific efforts. Potato grease-covered papers and materials combined with duck sauce. I mean, hey, everyone has their quirks.
The hero in this video, is that you?
So long as the information's accurate. Hero Nover the Rover.
His name sounds so familiar.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, I know. Grandpa told me you are the hero who saved Jinjo. That's awesome. No wonder you beat that monster with only a few moves. You're a true hero. And the guy fighting with you is incredible. I don't recognize him, but his mecha arm looks so cool. I want to be just like you. But I don't know how to use Forte or what it takes to be a hero.
I don't know much about flying spaceships.
Huh?
I mean, you're already a hero.
Despite wanting to go to the Moonlit Fair, you chose to stay here and protect us. You walk the walk.
Or this machine empire.
For your own enjoyment.
But I will go where I must
This is
to
a
protect the
gift
Earth.
the flame
I'm glad someone got it.
I see.
Oh, this is what the delivery reminded me of.
Saying that we are the Flame Rangers now?
With your swift feet and
Not the most out of place reference. I forgot they were playing Power Rangers.
ready to face any challenge together, just like me and my mecha arm partner.
Aye, boy.
So, I'm a hero now. And I have my hero squad. with
And
me,
where I must go.
Mr. Rabbit.
I jail for stabbing a
You
dude.
really made my way
It
from
was
the
in self-defense.
Rover.
To be fair, it was in self-defense. Granted, it was in self-defense because the guy was coming at him because he was cheating with, cheating on his girlfriend, or the guy was, but whatever, it was a whole thing. Heroes on both sides. No. Don't stab people, even if they sleep with your girlfriend. Don't stab people. How about that? Is that easy to follow? Is that clear, concise, and to the point? What about punching? Punching is allowed. I'm going to allow punching. But yeah, he faced because it was self-defense, regardless of whether or not he had it coming or not. Yeah, like I believe he's already out of jail.
I made it. Whew.
No rush, child. Take a breath. What took you so long when you...
Packaging. I wrapped the pastry up to keep the warmth. It'll taste better. Please, have a bite, Mrs. Huang. I made this myself. And this one's for you, Shangyuan.
Thank you, dear.
Mr. Shoei
Heroes on both sides, evils everywhere. However, former part can't be shown in this 2-hour movie, so we'll tackle the 7-season TV shows as between this movie and the previous one. Exactly.
I asked him for the recipe.
But my son never...
Trying to get a second monitor to work, Pog.
When did he make this for you?
He learned it in the military.
Drawing negative feelings is a good way to get it out.
The food he made was, well, average, but
A game took me years to finally finish.
a feast out of even the simplest ingredients.
Hmm.
That's how good he was.
Cooking's not that hard. I can do it too. Shall I make a meal for you? when
None
I'm
come to mind, actually.
Thank you. Thank you.
Any game I get, I tend to just finish to completion within a relatively easy amount of time, or just drop it if I lose interest for whatever reason. Oh my god, we're talking to an actual character. What the fuck? I switched to a different character who's taller. Nothing but love to Verena, but it takes a while to get places with her. She is very small.
You were... Oh! Sorry, I couldn't see you. My glasses were smudged.
Relatable.
Are you still looking for that researcher named Xiaosheng? I asked around, but no luck. I'm so sorry for being so useless.
Bruh.
I can ask more people if you want. You can pick any of my paintings as an apology. Please choose one. I insist.
It's okay. I found the guy.
Really? Phew. That's good to know.
What are you doing here?
I'm painting. Yeah, lots of people. I can see all of Taoyuan Vale from here.
Restarting PC. Is this girl Ivy? She does have the same hair color, or not quite. No, Ivy was rocking the green and blonde for a while, not green and pink.
I guess it's everyone down there.
Yeah, I can't imagine hooking up a second monitor should give you too much trouble. Like, he's already gone, but
Make me feel warm inside too.
again, if I can successfully use my TV as a third monitor
The warmth just
with very minimal issue, then anything's possible. Granted, that turned out to I forget when I mentioned this. I forget if it was on stream or not. It may have been when Ian was over the other day, but I forget if we were recording or not.
No,
I need to get a bigger TV.
it's not that good.
I did not realize how outdated and shitty the resolution on my current one was until I hooked it up as a third monitor. I think I mentioned I tried to move Wuwa over to it to play off the TV while I wait for the PS5 version, right? And when I dragged it from one of my PC windows to the TV window, the window was 3 times too big because the resolution on it is so low.
Not sure if that's the Sonorosphere's influence. Out of safety concerns, I locked it up for...
Only problem, new TVs are expensive. Give it up on fully completing games, same.
But not this time.
Like I said, I used to platinum everything up until about Kingdom Hearts 3.
Please take this.
Kind of killed my drive.
You're going to the Moonlit Fair. Here's a camera to capture memories for you to keep. It can be. Maybe I should include it in the employee handbook. Not yet. That's why I'm about to write one. I couldn't have solved this so fast without you by my side. Those wishes were their cries for help. Someone had to act fast and save them, or there could have been severe consequences. Thanks to your help, people can see their wishes come true.
Oh.
The fulfilled wishes bring warmth and comfort to be shared by many more. In the end, the Moontree Lodge kept its promise
Come, monster!
to everyone, including Pascar.
What about you? What is your wish?
I see Buttercup's cum monster back there.
My wish? I haven't really thought about it in a while, but I may already know the answer to your question. It's the same reason I'm taking care of the Moontree Lodge. I want to follow in our pioneers' footsteps. Those who forsake everything in pursuit of truth, and those who dedicate their lives to the welfare of others. My parents each embodied one path. They were my role models, and I have strived to emulate them both. Their passing left me searching for answers, for a way to find balance between the two.
Yeah, even games I enjoy, like even SMT Double V, I have yet to get back to.
Often questioned.
Try to continue my quest to 100% it.
My parents' paths.
Granted, that's mostly just been because of lack of time / general exhaustion than anything else.
Of ultimate truth, like in a certain story.
But in the end, you didn't do that.
No, I didn't. Because Pascar found me and brought me out of my room. Without him, I never would have known about my father's ties to the Moontree Lodge. When Pascar left the academy, I considered going with him. Perhaps we are the same kind of people after all. I wanted to give up everything for the ultimate truth, but I still craved companionship. That's why
Oh my!
Seeking truth can be futile. It's like constantly pushing a boulder uphill.
One must imagine the mind of Sisyphus.
Innovations, even entire societies, risk falling into oblivion in an instant. Still, someone must push the boulder of curiosity and explore uncharted territories. I've longed to push that boulder, Rover. Perhaps one day I'll give in to the urge, even if it means leaving everything behind. Because it's there. Hard to resist the temptation when truth feels so close. Almost within reach.
That's kind of a bad analogy. I gotta be real with you, Zhongli.
I've been trying to tell you for
I
just want to let you know.
It's all right. You can
Sir
go as
Dweeb.
far as you need to. You will always return to open arms. The way you've always tried to clear Pascar's name, how he's done his utmost to tell you the truth. That's what we call a human connection.
That's what we in the biz call it. You know how it be.
That's why your memory worked as a key in the Sonaro sphere. Have more faith in humanity. The hero who pushed the boulder of truth for us all will be remembered. And the bond between people will endure. Because we are here for you. Always.
Huh.
Hey, over here!
Yeah, I saw you watching me with your cum monster. You think you slick, Buttercup?
Are calling out to you. Go. Don't keep them waiting.
But you're my friend too now. You beautiful fool. I still prefer Gian as far as hubbies go. Yeah, it's nice though.
They say the Moon Chasing Festival is a time for reunions?
Traditionally, yes.
I don't know if that was supposed to be a question or a statement, so I did both.
But
You have a promise to keep, remember?
Thank you, my friend. Please. Please witness the world we've protected. On my behalf.
Gian is mine.
Yes.
Not gonna step on your toes, Balin. Yeah. In terms of playable characters, Gian's my favorite. But I call dibs on Scar. That's my man's. Why do you build me up, Buttercup, baby, just to let me down? You mess me around, and then worst of all, it's actually read in the terms of service. Gian is legal property of Balin.
Look at that!
Ooh, pre-rendered. Let's go. I love that song. It's a good song. Look at him fucking go!
Puzzle. Is the answer friend, maybe? Oh, there you are!
I love the Chinese Powerpuff Girls.
Wow, Aisha actually smiled. She really should smile more often.
Painting.
Huh? What's that? Let's go check it out.
Damn, girl! Same. Hey, girl! What up? My baby! 6,000 for Zhangli? Yeah. Or Yao. We just called him Yao before, so I guess that'll be my shorthand name for him going forward, because his full name's hard to remember.
That's the moon lantern.
I'm not gonna say this is way cooler than the dumb little dragon dance that that gaming boy did in the Lantern Rite for Genshin earlier this year. But yeah, no, I am saying that. This is way better. One tiny child dancing in this huge town square that half the audience wouldn't even be able to see. Not terribly impressive. Hey, girl! I know they were saluting.
But why aren't you in any of them?
But it just kind of looked like, my heart.
There you go.
Doki doki. General, please.
Come on. Let's
Aww.
take a picture together.
Yeah, where are all the men at? That is very cute. But where are all the men at? Chinese aesthetic, yeah. Yeah, the current region of the game, currently the only region in the game, is heavily inspired by China. And this is a Chinese gacha. Men, there are playable men in this game. The gender ratio is just a little scuffed, and in this event we didn't see a lot of them.
Then conquer by ingenuity.
As you can see, I have not every character in the game. I don't have Jinzi. Is Jinzi the magistrate lady? Yeah. Like, there are men.
This dynamic. Do not let your guard. I see my way clear.
They're just not as plentiful, and also didn't happen to be in this event.
Make this quick. I have experiments underway.
Besides Yao. God, Couch. The men will come. Calcharo is still not in, like, any actual story content. What is the deal with that? The way I saw somebody put it, Calcharo's been in the game since launch, and yet hasn't been in any story content and has already been power crept because apparently Yao is a better Electro DPS than him. Hey, come on, man. What are we doing? Oh, I don't have the lion. I don't have the lion boy either. I forgot. How could I forget? Alright. Yeah, that's just more stuff I can do with the minigame. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to, like, complete that or not. Because you only get so many, like, gold tickets to work with per day, but hopefully the men will come. I need to get that shit on the soundboard or as a bit alert or something. I keep forgetting to do it. I gotta do that tonight. If I'm not in pain and don't pass out. Ow. Yeah, there's still quite a bit I can get here. I think I've gotten most of, like, the rewards that give out, like, currency and everything, but, like, I'd still like to finish it if I can. Better be cool as fuck when he shows up, I agree. Alright. Okay, so that was the event. That took like an hour, yeah. That's probably for the best I didn't try to do that the other night. But we are not done. Because in addition to the event, we got a new companion. painting quest for Jeji, aka the Painter Girl. So I think we have enough time that we can go ahead and do that. Could be Cilia, a character in your choice game, was an NPC in the first town. Main guy is friends with him 6 years after. Add to the main story as a 4-party member. Terrible. Let's see. Do I need to take a break first? I probably should. Also, I forgot to take medicine when I ate those fish tacos. Alright. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm gonna take a quick break just because I'm feeling so shitty. Stretch my legs, make sure I'm stocked up on water for the rest of this.
This very moment is the best of our lives.
I'll be right back. Blech. Just a moment. Okay, I'm back. Is this one of the songs that's getting copyright? I've been trying. I keep forgetting to do this, but I'm finally actually trying desperately for real this time to make certain on a bunch of copyright claims, whether or not they can be counterclaimed or not. I think this song might be one of them. So hard to keep track. There's so much. I should probably just start pausing the recording during intermissions and not even bothering with it. It would save me some trouble. At least on some videos. No saving Fire Emblem Thrakia because I keep my playlist going the whole time there, but at least it's something. Didn't mean to leave y'all on an upskirt shot. Alright. Let's do it. Oh, shoot. My bad, guys. I'm so sorry. I would read the log back if I could. I forgot to turn it back on.
I'll be there in a minute.
No, I muted it during the intermission so that the music wouldn't be doubled up. I'm so sorry. Does this game really not have a log? That's actually shocking that it doesn't for all the other quality of life improvements it has over like fucking Honkai or whatever.
Rover. Oh, you're here. It's really nice.
She was asking the cat whether or not she should testify. Not sure what that's about.
I just handed over all the evidence we gathered from Ming Yang's studio and the exiles camp to the patrollers. Now the Shangyun Art Exchange can't deny the fact they were producing and trading art forgeries. But there is one more thing. The patroller said we still need someone to testify in the hearing.
You want me to do it instead?
You're really kind, but, I'll be fine to do this myself. You've already helped me so much. Even just having you here is a huge relief. Some things I've got to face on my own. That said, I, didn't expect there would be so many spectators coming to watch. If I get nervous and mess up any details, could you please help to remind me?
I mean, I'll try, but no guarantee I won't have to look it up.
Having you here helps.
Because I don't remember for sure what we're testifying about.
It's about time. We should probably go in, huh?
I don't remember running into authorities with her at any point.
With both parties present, this hearing is now in session. Let us begin. First, a brief overview of the case before us.
Yes, please.
Miss Jieje alleges that the guilty party, Ming Yan, implicated in the tacit discord assault, was coerced into committing art fraud under duress. Therefore, her mental state was adversely affected, which led to her committing actions contrary to her will.
Like, genuinely asking, did I skip something?
By Miss Jieje, and the result of this hearing, we will determine whether to revisit Ming Yan's charges and consider if the Shangyun Art Exchange is indeed guilty of...
Like, real talk, not that I think anyone else would remember. In media res? How, though? Like, we went right up to her and started talking about events as if they'd already happened. That's awkward. In the middle of the story, then get a flashback? Maybe? Because right now, I have no idea what they're talking about. The only thing I can think of is that, like, this was what her, her little mini, quest to get her unlocked in the minigame was. I didn't actually read any of those, so I don't know.
What?
I don't know if that quest was about art fraud or not.
Match what we discussed before.
Mr. Beitze, I remind you that any evidence or arguments presented before and during the hearing are valid. If you would like to add further information, you're welcome to do so at any point. Now, without further ado, either party may begin their opening statement.
Madame Juya, the situation is...
Madame Juya, as the head of the Shangyun Art Exchange, I, Beitze, must clear our name and seek justice here today. There are 2 points I'd like to address. Firstly, the authenticity of our artworks remains unimpeachable. Secondly, Ming Yan's provocative creations stem solely from her own greed and vanity.
I have no idea what's happening.
Responsibility for the assault. Throughout my tenure at the Art Exchange, our foremost principle has been that of integrity, a well-known fact. And yet, integrity in business is not enough to stave off discord. We are aware of certain painters rejected by the Art Exchange, nursing grudges and resorting to threats. They bombarded us with spite and slander, causing a public uproar simply because they didn't get what they wanted.
Accusing her of tracing art. That's definitely not what's happening, but I also have no idea what's happening.
Swayed by these
maybe?
insinuations that paint us
I am so confused right now.
then I'm afraid justice will never be served.
Please control yourself, Mr. Beitzer.
Forgive me, madam. But if this injustice persists, I will have no choice but to sue them for harming the Shanyuan Art Exchange's reputation. They have damaged the trust we built with our clients. I demand they compensate us for our losses and issue a public apology. Such disgraceful behavior will not diminish us. Our principles will not waver, and we will protect the Shanyuan Art Exchange from any ill intent.
Are you victim blaming? My guy?
I've bought paintings from Shanyuan Art Exchange before. They were good quality, and their service was decent. Hard to believe they'd be involved in something like this.
The honest always get the short end of the stick. But who's Mingyan? A painter? Never heard of him.
Uh-oh.
Must be some nobody trying to get attention using the Shanyuan's name.
Why is the Art Exchange always in the middle of some controversy?
Order! Order! You may continue your statement. Madam, allow us to present our account of the events.
Hello, Gamrick.
This all really began 3 days ago.
Where is it actually in medias res?
A certain arcane artist in the Tiger's Maw.
Was I? This is so weird. Can we turn up the volume?
Hey, Rover! Took you long enough to get here.
Why on earth would they structure it this way? This is so confusing.
Things are getting awfully strange around the mine lately. Figured you're just the one to untangle this mess. With your knack for solving mysteries, you'll figure this out in no time. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but there's a special folktale in Jinzhou. Word has it, there's this mysterious arcane artist whose paintings come to life as they paint. Once their canvas dries, whatever they've painted leaps right off the page.
Skipping dialogue?
Mythical creatures, the whole shebang, all real as day. The thing is, anyone who might have seen these
Usually for me, this res is made clear very early, right? Yeah, that's why I was confused.
Lately, I've been receiving reports about eerie monsters wandering the mine at midnight. Some witnesses even ran into them more than once. These monsters, they look like paintings from a distance, but approach them, and they're as docile as can be. Reading these reports, I couldn't shake the tale of the arcane artist from my mind. Sure, some say it's just a prank or some new tacit Discord variant. But with
Just a
rumors
prank, bro.
swirling, folks are getting jittery. Can't let things escalate. That's why I reached out to you. Great. Counting on you to crack this case wide open. Oh, and you might want to chat up the witnesses. Got their names right here for you.
That's it for today.
Yeah, starting in medias res only really makes sense if you if it's like at the very beginning of the actual start time, right? Like a movie or an episode of a TV show starting that way, it's like a very natural transition because that's the Brian Michael Bendis moment of, yep, that's me. I bet you're wondering how I got here. But here, like, it's a video game and we just kind of literally walked up to her and started talking about things as if they'd already happened.
Oh, you've come to the right guy. I was actually the first to see those weird things.
And then we go to the trial and flashback. I don't know, it just feels very awkward.
On my way back, I heard these strange moans like some kind of monster was out there. At first I thought they were tacit discords, and I was ready to bolt. But then I realized they were different. These monsters, they were being drawn to something. Curiosity got the better of me.
Wow, real monsters.
Closer. And saw that they had these strange features. Gleaming eyes, gnarled horns, and dark green bodies covered in slimy liquid.
Sounds like something I'd design. New TD?
Maybe. But unlike tacit discords, they didn't...
Sorry if the screen keeps going black for a second, by the way.
I did see some people standing nearby.
I keep accidentally minimizing the window.
It was so dim.
While I'm trying to move other stuff in the background.
Make out their faces, but I knew something was weird with the scrolls they had in their hands. Every time they moved, more monsters appeared. Later, I told everyone about it, and Gupon was there. She freaked out, saying it was just like the tale of the arcane artist. I'm not sure, but I overheard them talking. No, actually, arguing would be more accurate. Anyway, I got worried those monsters might attack me, so I bolted and didn't catch what they were arguing about. I do remember. Wait, you're not seriously thinking of going there, are you? Whatever those monsters are, they're unidentified and dangerous. If you have to go, be really careful, all right?
Creative with my designs? Not really, I just like green. Green is a creative color.
You don't look like you work at the mine. Can I help you with something? Oh yes, that strange event. It's the talk of the town right now.
Green is the best color. Dimitri gets it.
I've conducted several investigations, and those monsters tend to appear around midnight.
The lady who helped me order my new pair of glasses at the eye doctor last week, she gets it.
I think it's because they always show up and vanish in the dead of night. If you ask me, these monsters are a new type of tacit discord. Since they're unrecorded, our terminal can't trigger an alarm when they're nearby. For safety reasons, we have increased our patrols around the mine.
You notice anything unusual?
Anything else unusual?
I'm trying to do Arknight's dailies in the background, but my auto deploy keeps fucking up. That's fun.
I remember hearing
I have to try and fix that later.
like people talking. The voices came from where those silhouettes were, but they sounded like vague.
It's the color of calm, nature, wind, earth, and basically doing what the other 4 colors in MTG do, but better.
How could someone get so close to those monsters without crying out for help?
It's also a good visual shorthand color for something not being quite right. It can be a very unsettling color when used in the correct context. It's like in Doctor Strange when he starts using that green Infinity Stone, you're just like, oh man, shit just got real.
I've gathered enough information.
Or when people start leaking Getter radiation or whatever. It's like, oh no! Green or purple? Green or purple are the best tools for hey, don't fuck with this.
That figure.
It's like the Green Ranger, any green.
Could it be?
Thanks, Doc. Yeah. Exactly, yeah. Also the color of nausea and jealousy. Exactly. I do wish I'd been able to get some green glasses again. My new ones are going to be purple, which is fine. That's my second favorite. But...
That's odd. Did I just imagine that?
Ooga booga!
Rover! You're here!
Why are you being so sneaky?
Were you just now? Finding inspiration. The night often sparks my creativity.
Same, girl.
Of course not. I heard about the tale of the arcane artist and hope to find out who they are. Sorry I lied to you. I didn't want to drag anyone else into this. Bringing painted creatures to life, making fantasies real. It sounds like a fairy tale, but when the arcane artist first caught people's attention in Jinzhou years ago, it was more than just a tale. Now this story is making the rounds again. Most don't see the dangers it holds. As someone who feels the threat, I want to uncover the truth before it's too late. Yes, there was once.
Man, that event had gotten my hopes up.
You could almost step into them.
Rover was talking a lot during that event.
Strayed from the artist's original intention.
They're kind of falling back into that kind of Genshin core shit. Of giving me dialogue options that don't actually differentiate much from each other instead of just talking. And I don't care for it. Adeline, oh my god. I wish.
That's why I have to stop them, to prevent the past from repeating itself. Unfortunately, I'm not very good at investigating, so I haven't found any major clues yet. I'm here for the arcane artist, but also hoping to meet an old acquaintance. Maybe he knows what happened in the mine. Is that so? Oh, okay.
It does suck. Like, I'm just thinking about it, apropos of nothing in the actual plot right now. Uh-oh. Sneaky, sneaky. I got Jeiji and her weapon without even trying to, just from YOLO pulling. And in the process, one, apparently used up all my good luck, because, dear God, my Arcanite's pulls today. And, two, like, she's a sub DPS, who has yet to, like, really, and, yeah, I don't think any of the characters that she's best uses sub DPS with, I have. Because, like, she's good with, Jinsei, who's the one limited 5-star I don't have. And she's, I assume, probably gonna be good with that Shorekeeper woman, who I don't think I give two shits about, especially knowing Camellia is gonna be playable the patch afterwards. So I don't know when I'm gonna actually be able to get, like, full use out of her.
Long time no see. You need more pigments already?
No, not yet.
And this must be the Rover. Nice to meet you. Heard a lot about you. Didn't realize you and Juju knew each other.
but I've never had the chance to introduce myself properly.
I wonder what happens if you just,
A great moment for it.
ignore the event and then try to do this later.
I can't say I know Ginger very well, but I do know she's got this quirk where her courage tends to crumble right when it's crunch
I don't know if
time.
the dialogue would change to adjust to, like, us meeting for the first time, or if you just wouldn't be able to do it. I would hope you wouldn't get locked out of it.
For forever before she got the guts to take action.
No, it's not like that.
Judge, you can't keep avoiding things. You've got to take action, or you'll never get what you want. You only live once, right?
YOLO! There's the, there's that weird thing again with the mouth movements matching up fine, but the actual model animation's not. That doesn't make sense. Wish other Eden had daily free pulls. You have to buy 6 packs a month. Gives you access to early missions. Ugh.
Mr. Shilang is right. Rover, I've actually been meaning to tell you something. Hello, my name is Zhe. We have met.
I'm not saying your name that way.
Make this a formal request.
I'm sorry, that sounds terrible.
Us to become friends.
I don't care if that's the correct pronunciation with like a Chinese dialect.
I'd be happy to.
Oh my! Ooh.
Hello? Juju? Hey, what are you waiting for?
Yeah, Arknights is actually really generous for the most part. And you'll rarely need to spend money. Pretty much all I do is get, the monthly, like the monthly day pass thing. Where you get like 200 extra currency per day you log in or whatever. And occasionally the special packs that they put out for like huge events. The problem with Arknights is that...
Nice to meet you. My name is Zhe.
Oh.
I'm a painter. I take art commissions and strive to create beautiful paintings. I'm not being very articulate, but I hope we can be friends.
Relatable. Good God. Aww. I'm not sparkling, though. We're already friends, Fivehead. Yeah, the only problem with Arknights is that we've currently got, like, frickin', effectively 4 limited banners back to back to back with each other. So that's been a nightmare.
Wait, Mr. Shilang. We're actually here.
Especially when you have to go to Max Pity to get the rate up like I did today.
Oh, I know the tale, but I've never come across this mystical maestro myself. If such an artist truly existed, I'd be the first to know, without a doubt.
I'm very smart. People would tell me.
I supply ore to pigment manufacturers, and sometimes serve as their sales proxy, so most painters in Jinzhou come to my shop to buy pigments. Well, pigments aren't flying off the shelves these days. Just a few regulars, you know? Oh, but those ore buyers from a while back, they seemed a bit suspicious. They bought heaps of leftover ore, the cheapest type, and told me not to let anyone know they got the ore here. People don't usually buy that stuff. Oh, wait. Ginger, didn't you buy some once? A long time ago, right? I remember you saying you couldn't afford the fancy pigments, so you made your own. That stuck with me. So when those guys asked for leftovers, I paid extra attention.
Are you sure you can tell us this? I thought they asked you to keep it a secret.
They turned out to be thieves who stole from me during the night. But when I found out, I reported the theft to the patrollers, and that was the end of it. Thieves don't deserve my business or respect. Of course, help yourself.
I ain't reading all that. Oh, it's one of those goshes where you can get stuff by watching ads. Oh, Jesus. Awful.
If this is the situation,
There's some game I used to play that I did that for, but I forget what.
What brings you here?
Was that a thing you could do on Gaia Online?
The patrol station's been pretty busy lately, so
Maybe that was it.
time to catch up with you. And Chich is here too. Hiya. Do you remember me? We met at the moon chasing festival. Oh, are you all right? You don't look well. Do you need help?
Stop bombarding the socially awkward girl! You fool!
oh, no, it's not.
Stop it, Chinese Blossom!
Thank you.
Something we had you do for us during the festival is awesome. Everyone loves it, so we put it up on the wall.
Really? I'm glad you all like it.
We'd also like to invite you to our station, so we can formally thank you in person. Wait, how about coming to the station with me today? Are you heading back to the city?
But we're still invested. Okay.
Don't look at me like that. Sorry for the creaky chair. I was sinking. I was sinking at an accelerated rate.
Oh, is this not a good time?
This goofy-ass music is reminding me of something.
In that case, it's probably not the best time for a get-together.
Sorry.
That's okay. Just tell me if you need any help. Oh, I'm here to support the patrollers. There was an assault near the mine recently, and they're short on people to investigate. What's odd is those monsters haven't caused any more trouble since we got here. Right now, we're talking to witnesses and trying to figure out what triggered the incident.
Did something just happen over there?
Don't tell me it's a tacit discord. Hold on, just got a message. Seems like they really are stirring up trouble again. Sorry, but I gotta go check this out.
Should we go as well? You could be right, but there's one other thing. After Rover and I bumped into each other, we decided to investigate the surroundings.
And now we're back in court, I guess?
To the scene of the incident. It was there we learned about the details of Mingyan's offense and the truth behind the tale of the arcane artist.
Once Zhezhe has the paintbrush in her hand, she begins to speak calmly. She'll be fine making the statement on her own now.
Watch out! A new technique. Life is in everything.
Tear them to pieces. My field of expertise. Cross cut. Sever. Sever.
Sorry to trouble you.
Chair, stop sinking! Oh my god! I cannot afford a new one right now. Why are you apologizing? Don't worry about it.
Wait. I haven't said why. What I'm trying to say is, if I had been clearer, you wouldn't have had to explain things to Chisha for me. She's really nice. It's just, we're not that close, and I'm not sure how to respond to how friendly she is. I didn't want to be rude, so I couldn't bring myself to turn her down.
I got you, fam.
Best not to trouble you and express my feelings properly next time.
No trouble at all.
Thank you.
Be supportive.
Thanks for your help, Rover. We caught the culprit before anything worse could happen. We were lucky to have you here.
According to the preliminary examination, we suspect that these tacit discords were agitated by the frequency fluctuations from a scroll painting found at the scene. The energy remaining in the painting was generated by its creator's forte, nearly overclocking. But rest assured, we've calmed her down and contained the energy. The painting needs to be thoroughly examined to identify its connection with the monsters and eliminate any potential risk it still poses.
Thanks for all your help. We'll take it from here. She fessed up when I first started talking to her, but clammed up when I tried to dig deeper. Well, honestly, she seemed a bit off to me. But we don't have time for that now. We gotta clean up the scene and get the damage under control. You sure can.
Why? Mingyang? Why are you... Yes, we used to take painting lessons together.
Ruh-roh.
You... I didn't... I hurt them. It was a mistake. I'm alone.
And that's all I have to say about that.
Thank goodness I wasn't hurt. It was
Oi.
so close. Part of it, I guess. I saw that painter. She looked like she was losing it. I'm talking shouting, waving her paintbrush around like she was sweeping the sky. I might be off here, but I swear those things on her scroll started squirming around before the whole swarm of monsters exploded out of thin air. They started to whack and thwack people all over the place. I was terrified and ran away as fast as my legs would take me. Not super clearly, but when I was running for my life, I heard her screaming at all those creatures, all like, "Stop! Don't do this!" I think she might have been trying to stop them from hurting people.
Oh, my head. Oh, it hurts. Only a bit. It looked like she was arguing with someone right before the weird visions appeared. I heard stuff like, "Don't stop me, I've already won, and who doesn't want fame and fortune?" That's a good thing they caught that painter. Can't imagine what could have happened otherwise. Well, I've met my fair share of artists, but none that would gamble with lives for the sake of their work. That's a first for me.
Stop losing my window. Thank you.
That's strange. Oh, you're back. You figured it out already? The painting blurs the line between reality and illusion, causing whoever sees it to experience hallucinations. So, Mingyan channeled her forte into the painting, creating temporary phantasms. People saw her abilities and spread the rumor, believing she was the arcane artist from the tale.
The monsters described in the rumors were probably just exaggerated phantasms seen by scared people at night. In fact, I had sensed something odd at the mine, but after we met, I thought it was coming from you, so I didn't give it much attention. Come to think of it now, it might have been Mingyang's forte fluctuation.
So she was there at the same time we were. I didn't even notice her presence. But what could have driven her to create such dangerous paintings?
Zetsubo.
From what I know of her, she doesn't seem like someone who would take such risks.
It's
for
always
personal gain.
Zetsubo.
She kept squeezing my hand and trying to tell me something, but I couldn't understand what she was saying. I think she wants me to continue the investigation. Maybe there's more to this story than I thought. Besides, I don't recall her having a forte before. Maybe this has something to do with me. Huh? Are you sure? I definitely won't say no to your help. Actually, I've wanted it since we last met at the mine.
She died of despair giving birth to a phantom. Oh no!
You want me to decide? To be honest, I haven't really thought it through.
I hate when that happens. And no Haruto to save us. Truly tragic.
I remember meeting Mingyang in an art studio in Jinzhou before.
I just realized since we watched Wizard relatively recently, we could also probably watch the Forza Wizard crossover once we're done with Forza. I might do that.
Should that be our first stop? She may have left some of her artwork.
It's not the
behind.
best
That
crossover
could be a good
movie,
start.
but it's alright. It's fun.
I've never tried to investigate.
You get to see the
everything,
Magic Man
so
again.
I'm not sure if this is the way to go. Okay, let's go. After learning about the details of the assault,
Then I just need to find an excuse to watch X8 as an After Dark.
investigation to get to the truth.
And we can watch the Pac-Man movie.
The witnesses made
Mm.
it clear that it was all because of Mingyan's greedy ambition that she...
I haven't finished my statement, Mr. Baitsu.
I do not understand why they felt that in medias res was the best format for this one, I gotta be honest.
Yes, this is the art studio. My memory did serve me right. Looks like she's been painting here.
Let's find the clues.
Okay. This paper. This white jade paper has a rich history.
This paper, that's who else she reminds me of.
Holds ink beautifully. Exactly what you want for more delicate.
She ever so slightly reminds me of Yumiko.
Both old and new were painted on this paper. Like China's voyage to Yum Mountain.
Yumiko,
and
Yumiko,
Chi-Chi's
Yumiko.
Dawn of Spring, both
Yumiko
two good
Reedman.
examples. Whoops, I got carried away. Wait, there's a discount sticker on the wrapping.
A discount, you say?
It looks quite new. Yes, White Jade Hall runs a yearly sale. I attended it 2 days ago and bought paper with.
You thought I was about to say piece of paper instead of a
Bought her
character?
paper there too. Half of the stock has already been used, which means she.
Oh, she reminds me of that piece of paper on my desk right now!
Different papers result in different artistic effects. Real artists can always spot these differences and choose the right paper to showcase various styles. White jade paper is my absolute favorite, but because it's so expensive, I can only afford to buy it when there's a special sale. I can't pass up a great deal, so I stopped.
I am actually getting low on paper.
It usually takes a whole day to carry all the boxes.
Tends to last me pretty long because I don't draw nearly as often as I used to. But I am actually getting low for the first time in God knows how long.
Buy 3 get 1 free, buy 5 get 2 free, and then there's the additional weekly coupons. I know everything there is to know about the discounts.
I should do that. I should go to Wally World and stock up on paper.
We have the same painting style, and the quality of our
Especially because I'm considering trying to do. I'm considering trying to actually. I say this every year and I never do. I'm considering trying to do OC-tober.
At the same time, once a painter holds a paintbrush in their hand, they won't stop until every detail meets their standards.
They would just be shitty, unclean sketches. Maybe I try to color a little bit to hide how shitty they are, but. Inktober. They do it. There's a lot of different like gimmicks people do in October for art challenges.
There is a difference.
I guess because it's really easy to insert other terminology in front of Tober for some reason.
You can tell Ming Yang was in low spirits.
There's Inktober. I've heard Inktober. I've heard OC-tober.
Happy when she painted this. The feelings a painter has during the
I've heard Lollytober. That one might not be October. I've seen people do that theme, but I don't know if it was in October.
Yes, to me, painting is like
Can understand. Thanks, JC.
When words fail,
Can understand coming back to the events discussed in the trial, but it generally requires starting the story before the trial to set the mystery being solved. Yeah, exactly.
she keeps reproducing.
You know, like I said, we just got kind of immediately thrown into the trial like we should already know what she was talking about, and it was very confusing.
Waters and mountains rest by the pain.
Thank you, Saribot.
Peaks in the dream remain. Colors of vanity.
There's apparently been a shit ton of raids on Twitch again lately. Spam bot raids.
This artwork is titled
Trying to sell like view bots and whatnot.
Village. It captures the scenic landscape seen from the village itself.
It does seem like we've been getting slightly more all of a sudden, or lately. But I wouldn't call them raids.
Ah, the pigment! When did it get on my clothes?
Rip.
Huh? It came off with just a little white. It shouldn't come off the fabric so easily.
You like the idea, but it'll be a lot for me. What, OC-tober? Again, it wouldn't be something I put like a high amount of effort into. I would just do my shitty sketches that take like 2 minutes, if even.
Looks like there's stains
And just color them. It would mainly be an exercise in just getting them on paper in the first place. Because again, I don't draw that much anymore. So many of my goddamn OCs are solely in my head at this point that I can barely remember what they look like and don't have it in me to draw my I don't have it in me to go through all my old artwork because I hate looking at my older stuff to try and fish them out and try to recall what they look like that way. So it would basically be redesigning a lot of them / just recalling what I can. It would be more for that purpose than anything else. Can I draw a Transformer? Kind of. This is my OC Donutron. He's a donut. He's a donut transformer. Turns into a jelly donut. And can dispense actual jelly filling. It's delicious.
After all, fabric used to be a common art material. Besides,
I say I can draw Transformers. I can draw very stylized Transformers.
but it's worth it to see how different inks behave on fabric.
Like, think halfway between animated and prime, basically. You asked me to draw a Bayformer? I'll have a problem. You asked me to draw G1, I'll have a problem because I'm very, very bad with squares. I like angles. I like sharp angles. That's something I've been consistently told, is that my art style is very angular. I cannot do boxy. G1 is way too boxy.
How could this happen?
This is my OC Legacy Armada Demolisher. Because he never got a modern toy, did he not? Poor man.
Being picky about one's work is second nature to an artist.
I saw some rare Armada fan art on my timeline the other day.
There's never been a moment when I saw my art out
that actually had Demolisher in it.
I've always admired
People haven't forgotten.
artists, hoping that one day
Most
I
people
could
just
do as
don't
good
care.
as them, perhaps even surpass them. I kept painting and improving, but no matter how hard I tried, I always felt it wasn't good enough.
So Waspinator. I can draw Waspinator. That's my son.
Perfect. While my client be disappointed.
Of course I can draw my son.
Every day while I painted. It started creeping into my daily life.
And I've done my crappy redesigns for like pretty much the entirety of the Beast Wars cast. I don't like sharing them. Because I don't like sharing anything I draw.
I felt trapped for ages. Until I finally figured out the path I ought to follow. Embrace my emotions fully. And create the art my heart yearns for. This is of the greatest importance to me. But if I found myself in the same situation as Ming Yang, perhaps
One of the more designs made for that show. You say that, but I consistently always mixed him up with the other Decepticon.
I can't just turn a blind eye and let them.
Like, I know, like, having watched Armada relatively recently, like, I know they're separate characters and have distinct personalities, but, like, just my 10-year-old brain, and even as an adult, like, man, you and that other guy have way too similar faces and color palettes. Cyclonus, it was a Cyclonus? Yeah.
Hey, have a look at this. Seems like this pigment is homemade. But why are there herbs in it? Did she use a new recipe I'm not familiar with? Medicinal herb residue.
She must have
Forgive me.
medicinal remedies.
A lot of I enjoyed Armada. It's fun. It's got problems, but it was fun. But also the non-major characters kind of blend in together.
Weren't just for decoration.
What other theme will I go? What do you mean?
I've never tried my
For like an Inktober challenge. Again, I would just do OC-tober. I would literally just take all of my OC names, use a Word doc tool to number them, and then like do a random number generator to just draw random ones throughout the month. For one day, just do Forze with a mustache. They'll never know. This is my favorite OC. This is Schmalman Schmreider Schmorze.
I think. No, I might be wrong. Nothing. It's just a thought. I might be wrong.
He's very cool.
Then I'll share it with you. The vase must have been on that cabinet, judging by where it fell.
Am I actually gonna have to play Ace Attorney? Seems like I might. Schmalman Schmeider Schmorze. Suzaku Star. We're gonna call the stereotypical hipster stuff and browsing 4chan for maximum contrarianism.
Something bumped into
I don't know if Suzaku Star Rail counts as an OC.
I bet the water on the floor is from the fishbowl. Well, why is that
Fucking
watermark
Suzaku Star
shape
Rail.
of a gold puff? Okay, I figured it out. That must be the reason. Rover will definitely be impressed with my deductive skills.
Tee. The crickets in the background really take it. Cowering in fear.
A gold puff jumped out of the fishbowl, knocking over the vase and causing it to shatter on the floor. Then it landed on a pile of paintings. Realizing it was in trouble and afraid of getting scolded, it slipped out of the window.
That's a creative deduction.
Sorry, I need to improve my investigation skills.
It's a logical explanation. It's just highly improbable.
So, I'll practice more often. Oh yes, these are phantasms I can create with my brush. They only exist for a short while. I haven't done this for a long time. I'm a bit rusty now. Yes, I rarely need to use my forte in daily life. When it comes to painting, I prefer the traditional way. It helps me to understand my progress and improve my skills. An artwork created with forte is indeed mesmerizing, nearly flawless, but that's not my goal. So, I've used this ability less over time. But it's fine to use it for the investigation. Yes, it could be related to my forte.
Brr. Someone left glowing footprints! My god! Feels like your main character's actually... Again, I don't know, like... the event did so good. Like, the main character was talking a lot in the event, and these were released the same patch at the exact same time period. Like, they were both at the launch. I have no idea why we're so talkative there and so quiet here. It's super awkward.
This might be related to the Shangyun
I-
art change in Ming Yang's breakdown.
Way to make me look like a liar,
Let's follow
bitch!
these tracks and see where they lead.
Dante is voiced by Johnny Young Bosch in the Netflix anime? Why?
The clues from the studio led us to...
No! That's wrong!
We found new clues that point...
What are you doing? That's cursed! Wrong one!
Make it fast.
The nephew becomes the uncle! I know JYB said everything, but he's already in Devil May Cry is a different character. So why would you make him Dante? Yamero! He'll use his Adachi voice for Nero! They just have Johnny play the whole goddamn family. What voice does he use for Virgil? Fucking uses his Jonathan Joestar voice for Virgil. British Virgil.
Something very heavy.
Terrible. Why would they do that? That's silly. That is a silly thing for them to do.
Could it be they transported ore, made pigments from them, and then moved the pigments elsewhere? Could the buyers Mr. Shilong mentioned be the ones who stole the ore?
Probably either a unit thing or a patchwork fix, given how Ruben Langdon's been increasingly problematic as time goes on. We say problematic, I kind of think the guy is just insane. Which I guess is a problem in its own right in this day and age.
Indigoid,
But, yeah.
and other ore. These match the raw materials for pigments listed on Mr. Shilong's transaction record. I took a look and noticed that these pigments were handcrafted from these specific...
It's like having Peter Cullen voice Starscream! Oh my god, that's cursed!
A long time, but these
Ugh.
pigments smear...
That's had to chill up my spine. No.
I did mention this back in the studio, when my clothes got stained by Ming Yang's pigments. Did she buy these low-quality pigments from the exiles?
Entirely where the cast consists only of them. Yeah, that's about right. I was gonna take a guess at the movie, but I forget the name of it. We watched it a while back. That's the one. Yep. Exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, I was paid to watch that a while back.
If it's her paintings you're after,
A decent movie undermined by really shitty character designs.
Studio, so we thought we could ask around.
I see. Just wait for her here. When she leaves, it
I also
usually doesn't
question the
take long
quality of
for
the
her to
sequel,
return.
given the premise.
Know her? We go way back. She's okay in our books, though she hasn't had the easiest
Yeah, that's
run.
like
She helped us
I have
out a
another
lot,
example
though.
to compare it to
Gets
something
to
we
keep
watched
close
very
friends.
recently.
She
That's
even
like
gives
the
us a painting.
that's like in the Japanese dub of Elreka 7 AO,
Oh, here it is.
where they recast Renton since he was a grown-up and he had been voiced by a woman as a kid. They had Renton being voiced by Holland's voice actor.
Right? Almost like you could touch the freedom and joy she felt painting it.
It's like that, but in reverse, right?
Can't recall anything noteworthy.
Because like I think that show is supposed to be like younger Dante, right? So it's almost like, oh yeah, no, all of the Spartas just sound like Johnny Young Bosch in their youth or something, except they didn't.
I do remember her talking about
Because 3 was a prequel.
art you could step into,
And they were
whatever, but her little
very
art
much
skills
still
used to
Ruben and
reach
Dan
some
back then.
unstable frequencies. We warned her, but did she listen? Nope.
That's right, I saw her paintings myself.
Hey, y'all!
A lecture. Artists. Always on their own wild wavelength, aren't they?
Oh man, a Brit attempting to do a Southern accent? Hey, yo. Yo, bass chatty exile? He's my new favorite.
Sorry to interrupt.
Now say what in tarnation?
Mind if I ask what you normally do for a living?
Us?
Don't know when it takes place. Looks like 3 Dante. I saw when his design first got revealed, I saw a lot of breakdowns of people saying that he actually kind of looks like a combination of basically all 5 Dante designs. Like he's kind of got a little bit from everything.
No, not many jobs around.
So I have no idea when that's supposed to take place. Also, yo, did that trailer get revealed at Geek Week? That Netflix event that was going on tonight? They're supposed to reveal more One Piece live action news there, aren't they?
Yes, I think.
If we get if we get a new One Piece trailer, feel free to link that shit immediately. We will watch it right here and now.
Suddenly hit me. What if it's from constant exposure to ink? If so, they must be making a
Oh yeah, I forgot Urabuchi wrote that. Yeah. Again, a decent movie and a decent story for like a standalone concept, but just kind of undermined
The painting they showed us and the art
by a terrible character designer
what Mingyang described in her diary.
who was even worse than I thought having seen that film.
Major mood swings, which really affected her art. All these strange things started happening after the Shenyun art exchange.
I was like, you know, a lot of their art's not really my cup of tea, but at least there's variety in their designs. There's no variety in those designs. The main characters of that film are literally just Mithra and Rex again.
Good idea.
Or Mithra and Rex prior, whatever. I forget which came first. Also, again, Urabuchi can do optimistic. I know people try to argue that that Gaim is depressing and the epilogue shouldn't have happened, and because he didn't write it, but he did still oversee it. And the epilogue of Gaim ends on a relatively optimistic note.
Okay, I'll use my terminal to record it, just in case.
Mr. Beitzer stopped by again.
Oh,
about the delay in getting Mingyan's paintings to the Shanyuan Art Exchange.
If Yin Feng hadn't pushed her, she wouldn't have gotten hurt. Now she can't even paint, and our order is gonna be late.
Hey, watch yourself. I just did what I always do. She's been rebellious and a bit too smart for her own good lately. I just wanted her to keep her head down and work. Who knew she'd crack and cause that mess? Luckily, I slipped away, and the patrollers didn't suspect me. It's no big deal. I pinned it all on Mingyan, so we're in the clear.
Someone was here earlier asking about her case. No patrollers, but do you think they could find out what we did?
Doubtful. They might notice we're making pigments here, but that's it.
It doesn't matter if they find out. We pose as exiles. And what doesn't an exile do?
But we should be careful. Remember what Mr. Beitzer warned us about? Keep these things on the down low. And if anyone finds out, they can't be allowed to trace it back to the Shanyuan Art Exchange.
So the Shanyuan Art Exchange has been involved in Mingyang's case right from the start. No wonder they got all shifty when...
And now Urabuchi does a puppet show. Well, I assume he's coming back for that new Monica movie. I watched the trailer for that. Like, it looks quote-unquote cool. It looks like Monica. It looks like more of Monica, which is what I wanted after Rebellion went the route that it did.
When I asked him about the incident,
But I definitely think that it's kind of unfortunately past what I'm going to refer to this going forward as the panty and stocking threshold, because that has the same issue now that we're finally getting season 2. I have an invisible line in my brain called the panty and stocking threshold, where like if something ends in a way that very, very clearly is begging for a follow-up and then does not get one within a certain period of time, I just kind of stop caring.
They might hide all the evidence if we barge in like that.
As somebody who has staunchly defended Rebellion for ending the way it did, with the caveat that there needs to be more, I think it took a little too long to get more, and I don't necessarily know if what I'm seeing looks like it's going to be worth the wait or not. We'll see. I'll watch it. I fucking adore Monica. And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious where we go from here. Oh no! Oh, not this! Oh wait, I can actually run this time.
see what information we can find inside the camp.
The last time, there was an earlier quest in this game I did at one point where I had to disguise myself as one of these guys, and like they clearly didn't program the character model to run, so I just had to like very slowly walk with this character. It was so awful.
Never thought I'd get worn out from something this light. What did you just say? That's it. I'm heading to the northern warehouse right now. You see me carry 100 of those supplies.
Well, now I feel bad. Didn't mean to egg you on, bro.
I can't believe the number of painters involved. They know where they all live too.
These addresses are not too far from each other. So, the Art Exchange must be managing its network by districts. This camp is likely the hub for this district, handling transportation and supplies.
Judging from the list, it looks like they're still searching for artists to create forgeries. These paintings are all fakes. I don't remember the real ones circulating the market. How has this managed to be kept from the public for so long?
They risk being exposed if they transport through ports. Not to mention the threats from the Shanyuan Art Exchange. We should look for more clues.
This puppet show had a short involving Kyubey as part of a Nitro Plus 20th anniversary. Don't know what that means. Bruh. Oh.
I never had anyone quit from a deal. Besides, you've already taken the money.
Sorry, skipped a little bit of dialogue there.
Have the money back. Every penny of it. I just want out. Please. I won't make it difficult for you.
You think we'll let you go just like that after seeing our entire operation? You know what? Could work something out. But it'll come at a small fee. Gotta have insurance.
What do you want?
A dead person tells no tales.
They showed something of One Piece. It's not a trailer, but I might need to watch it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hook me up. Come on.
That's everything from our talk yesterday, boss.
Oof.
Holding her cards close.
Keep an eye on her for now. If she tries anything, take her out.
Oh, man. You know you're boned when a nefarious British-sounding man says to take you out.
This must be the warehouse they were talking about. There's still some leftover ink lying around. They're all from the list. This batch is all Serenity of Xehua Village. Ming Yang's work.
Oop. Ignore that. 1 second, Shay. I'm sorry, what's that? I hear a mountain lion. Roar, roar, I'm a mountain lion, roar. What? Well, that's crazy. Well, let's go investigate what's up with that. Why do we hear a mountain lion?
Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Iñaki, and today we're gonna have the table read for One Piece Season 2.
Welcome. There are a lot of familiar faces. We are all very proud of what we do. So, it all starts right here. Let's have some fun today.
Uh-huh. Is that it?
Happy hunting.
It's a big mountain. Gamagam Bisto! Yo, guys, I can't believe who's here to make the debut in Season 2. Look at this.
Oh.
Oh my god. This is crazy.
Fuck you! Ah! Fuck you! You fucking whores! God fucking damn it! Oh, you sluts! Fuck! Shit! Oh! The genuine rage! Oh, show us his face, you fucking cowards! Motherfucker! Ah! Anyway, about your paintings, go on. Fuck!
These aren't just simple copies anymore. It's obvious now. She was
God
working
damn
with
it.
them to create forgeries.
Oh, is that really it? That's all the One Piece news from that shit. Oh, I'm gonna die.
I mean, I wasn't sure until I saw the.
They are edging us. They are etching us something fierce with that. Was it that it looked CG, right? I could tell that much. And Gambrick's saying they Sonicked him. I don't know for sure what that means, but I assume that means he's CG. Which I'm fine with, so long as his face isn't, you know, horrifying.
Wait.
But god damn it!
It's the Serenity of Xehua Village original, not a copy. Shouldn't it be at the studio?
Live stream chat.
I
Is there more?
This
Oh,
was
no.
the
Oh.
painting they stole from the studio.
Terrible.
These copies.
They remind you of the quality? Yeah.
Identical to the original, but there are some details.
Yeah, it looks slightly rough, but
Artists' quirks, not just their technique.
when it's just a little 2-second thing they did for a little promotional video,
You'll find that the finishings are.
I think it can be forgiven.
More.
They just used a license push and bump it around like Ank's arm. Again, I'd be okay with that. It seems like they are going the CG route. I would have preferred a Muppet.
Well, that's because I.
Chop with realistic teeth set to Gangster's Paradise. Imagine. Also this image. Yo! Based King! Let's fucking go. Oh god, combat!
A new technique.
My field of expertise. I've had enough. Get lost.
Cross. Sever.
My man strolling up like he's about to host the Game Awards. Look at that aura.
Where did discords come from?
This is live action. No.
Her emotions cause the painting's frequencies to fluctuate, attracting the monsters.
But she's not even here.
Jim Henson Company might be a bit rough to get. God, what do they even do anything these days?
It's just, I'm not really sure why her mood is.
Puppetry is such a lost art.
Maybe.
Or animatronics, I guess.
Because I'm here. She did see what I could do with my resonance ability once. Ever since I saw her diary, I've been wondering.
Can I do infinite craft instead? Nah.
Inspired her to start creating those phantasms. Maybe that's why she began to lose herself in her art. It seems like all those.
He was the host for most of it? Oh, cool.
Just burst out whenever we get close to her or one of her paintings. It's all my fault. But more exiles from the art exchange.
They did the FNAF movie, and that was really impressive, all things considered. Was it? I could have ignored those guys, but I'm actually really low on the materials that those people drop, so. Hey, check this shit out. Considering how accurate they were to the original models extremely, have you considered that the original models are fucking ugly?
Did you really think we'd let you just walk away after you destroyed our warehouses and interfered?
That's the problem with that franchise right there. The core issue is the idea that, oh yeah, these things host a Chuck E. Cheese. No child would want to touch those things. I believe there are also safety protocols against exposing children to toxic waste.
Take as many as you want. We can always make new ones.
Forcing people to make copies like a factory line? It's disrespecting the creator's dignity.
Hey, y'all, it's Madarami's Artist Farm!
Paper for crying out loud. Even I could draw one with the flick of a wrist. Who cares if they're real or not? For the amount of paint and ink that goes into them, I'd even go so far as to say paying those painters 20 credits each is a ripoff.
How could you measure the value of creation in such a way?
Oh, so you're also here for the money. Look, name a figure.
I'm paying them with exposure! What more do they want?
Take it and scram.
That's not what I meant.
Then what the hell do you want from me?
Die.
I want to expose everything to the public. Aside from reporting you to the patrollers, I want to let the public know about all the forgery and smuggling you've been doing. The way you coerce the painters and put their lives at risk for profit? I'll expose it all. Is something wrong?
I'll be with you.
I can't remain silent about this any longer. This is the only way more people can learn about the truth.
You better think this through. The Shenyuan Art Exchange is not a group you want to cross.
I never painted for the art exchange's approval.
No, I know.
No one else dares to speak.
I'm being mean. I'm being mean because fuck that franchise, quite frankly. I'm sure in terms of actual performance, they were fine and well made.
First, we keep these guys on close watch. Then
I've seen the first Ninja Turtles movie 887 times. I know Jim Henson Studios does good work.
Well, that's quite the story. At best, this merely proves our involvement in the incident, yet the real culprit remains unknown. Your accusations are groundless. Allow me to remind you, she was the one who created those paintings, insisted on selling them, and concocted the entire terrifying incident. Do you honestly believe her paintings would have earned a single penny without my intervention?
Yeah, that's not really the issue here.
Mr. Baitsu, you're changing the subject.
How ungrateful. She ensnared us in this debacle, and now you dare to lay the blame at our feet.
I'm not the one on trial, dude.
Before we proceed, I wish to present this audio recording to the court.
Oh, Mr. Beitzer stopped by again, grumbling about the delay in getting Ming Yan's paintings to the Shan-Yuan Art Exchange.
If Yin Feng hadn't pushed her, she wouldn't have gotten hurt. Now she can't even paint, and our order is gonna be late.
She's been rebellious and a bit too smart for her own good lately. I just wanted her to keep her head down and work. Who knew she'd crack and cause that mess?
Mingyan was initially only making copies. Everything changed after you stepped in. Trickery, misinformation, and later on even threats. She was led down the path of forging artworks for you. I do understand that if her own heart hadn't wavered, none of this would have happened. But there was already no turning back by the time she wanted to quit. So, saying she was the mastermind behind it all, that's just not fair.
Even so, how is forgery a valid accusation? Nothing like that was mentioned in your recording, now was it?
We found the original painting.
This evidence clearly shows that these paintings are no ordinary copies, but your way of making a profit.
Ace Attorney! Let's go!
Real or fake paintings, you're not fooling anyone.
Stop pointing.
Forgery.
You're being too on the nose.
Another original artist. These paintings are all the work of Ming Yan. Even if she made dozens of identical copies, it wouldn't be considered forgery.
The gasp.
Do you recognize this painting?
Well, of course. It's Serenity of Shehua Village, the work of the arcane artist.
Then can you tell the difference between this one and the others?
Of course. This piece possesses a lifelike quality unmatched by any other, all thanks to the resonance ability of the arcane artist Ming Yan.
However, judging from these paintings, it seems Ming Yan's ability never stabilized successfully. Except for this original piece.
What does this have to do with anything? Do you have solid evidence to prove the differences between these paintings? What you're saying is all speculation.
Can you tell the difference between this picture of a parrot and that picture of a parrot? That one.
In perfection, always choose the highest quality pigments for their most important pieces. During our investigation of the studio, I accidentally got paint on me and discovered something interesting about the materials.
Bold of you to assume I know even the slightest thing about that game's gameplay.
Able to blend more naturally and retain color for longer.
I just know that jump scares hold no value to me, and it looks ugly as sin, and that's all I need to know.
These don't hold up the same, smudging at the slightest touch. We can distinguish the real paintings from the fakes, simply by analyzing the ink used.
Doing so only proves the
Also, killing children isn't as edgy or interesting as you think it is.
Is created differently from the others. Are you implying that Ming Yan is only
You being, fans of the game in general.
kind of pigment throughout her work?
No one specific.
How is it supposed to prove that we are behind the forgeries?
Because the original creator of Serenity and Shehua Village is me.
Audible gasp!
When I was a child, painting was the only way I could express myself freely. Everything I did and didn't understand, it all flowed through the tip of my paintbrush. All that I saw lived within my paintings. Whatever I thought, I painted into reality. This power to turn fantasies into reality gradually caught the interest of many. Tales of the arcane artist spread far and wide. I took great joy in my skills improving. However, I discovered to my dismay that my parents were using my creations to turn a quick profit.
Bruh.
They were sold at unbelievable prices. Some sought beauty in enchanted worlds, using the paintings as a distraction from reality. Others resorted to hellish nightmares to inflict torment upon those they desire. My own abilities had led my paintings astray. They were being exploited, and everything was spiraling out of control. After I realized this, I began to fear holding a brush. I tried to paint without relying on my abilities, but my parents scolded me for it. They called anything painted without using my abilities worthless.
Bruh.
After the family business fell apart, my parents vanished without a trace. They may have left behind a considerable mess, but freedom has also been returned to my brush. Xiehua Village was my first stop upon arriving in Jinzhou alone. Waters and mountains rest by the pain. Valleys and peaks in the dream remain. Colors of vanity washed away. The painted world fades, forgotten today. A poem I wrote, inscribed on serenity in Xiehua Village. I know it's not that well written, but it's proof of my decision to stop everything I was doing. And that painting, well, it became the arcane artist's final piece of art. Ever since that day, paintings with special abilities gradually faded from everyone's minds. And I never used my abilities to paint again.
Well, that was certainly a touching story. But I'm afraid your words alone won't be enough to prove you created this painting.
I just figured it out. This guy sounds like Discount Eric Idle.
To prove my statement,
It's been bugging me.
I request your permission to use and paint with one of these copies.
Granted.
Yes, Ming Yang's experience has made me realize something. To create art that truly resonates, I must first accept myself. The paintings I drew in the past, they were heartfelt creations, pieces of my life. They formed my past and shaped who I am today. It's not just about proving a single painting. It's about so much more. If my forte is the cause behind all this, then I must take responsibility. I can't just let this go on and hurt others.
Oh my god, budget! Shout out to, like, every major scene from Star Rail for the last 5 patches just being stills, by the way. Not 5. That's a bit much. They had 1 in the last, like, a Penacony that I barely registered.
So the rumors are
These
true.
paintings are really coming to life.
Why is the world inside this painting so distorted?
Spectacle is born from the mind. This place must be a manifestation of Ming Yang's mind when she created it.
Why? Wait, did you hear something? Did you?
I painted it exactly like hers.
That voice.
Why is everyone still praising her work?
It's all right. It's okay. She's gone now. Soon, I'll be an even better painter than she ever was. Watch out!
Oh fuck. Oh! Fight! Oh god! My controller turned off!
It's you! I've already done everything I can. Why are you still better than me?
We're fighting art!
energy.
Together we vanish.
Bloom!
Zapstress, the stage is yours.
Oh god, a repaint! Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. That might be a shiny version of that boss. I can't tell. I don't fight this thing often.
Be reduced to cinders. Take form.
You were just lucky. If it weren't for your parents holding your hand, you'd never have what should be rightfully mine.
Jealousy is a disease, bitch.
Bask in the sunlight.
Mind's eye. Break. Tear them to pieces. Crush them. Take form. My field of expertise.
Capture the spark.
It's so hard to switch to the trial characters. I have no idea why they make the shortcuts so awkward. There we go.
Still, I couldn't do it. Why? I perfected everything. It's all because of your abilities.
Cheap replicas, man.
My abilities have nothing to do
AI.
with it. You created masterpieces I wish came from me. Bold, free. I know our paintings have their differences, but the heart and soul we put into them are the same.
I mean, not in the case of the one she was literally copying of yours, but sure. I get what you mean.
You shouldn't see me as a model to follow. Only when you connect with your truest feelings can you create an exceptional piece of art.
Ooh, treasure. Probably should have talked to the people. I'm sure they would have had something to say about that, but nah.
When I learned the truth, I was heartbroken. I believed that by sealing my forte, no one would get hurt because of my paintings. I never expected them to continue causing harm after all these years. But Rover's words made me realize something. It was never about the paintings themselves, but rather those who sought to use them to hurt others. Mr. Baitsu, you run a highly esteemed calligraphy and painting institution, yet you've suppressed the creative spirit and violated these artists' dignity, all for the sake of wealth. Everything they cherished has now become a tool for profit. The works they held dear are just tools for your gain, insulting to both the original artists and their imitators.
It's just like what's happened to the comic book industry. This is fucked.
Is the original painting from many years ago, and the one I've just completed. Now, everything has been brought to light.
We received word from the Public Security Bureau 10 minutes ago that they have taken the exiles into custody and found the location where the paintings were hidden. Mr.
Did you not think they would find that out?
Anything else to add to your defense?
Anything? British. You think this guy's gonna share a jail cell with Scar? Scar's still in jail. You're gonna carry that weight.
Very well. We will reevaluate Mingyan's charges, determine the Shangyun Art Exchange's involvement in the incident, and conduct a comprehensive investigation as soon as possible. This hearing is adjourned.
Thank you for not making me play Ace Attorney. I love Ace Attorney, but playing Ace Attorney in a gacha game, Genshin has left scars that will not heal. Mostly New's quest or lack thereof. Not the Fontaine stuff.
I didn't miss anything important, did I?
You did great.
Huh? No, not at all. I was just coming up with things to say as I went. My palms were sweating the whole time.
Knees weak, mom spaghetti?
Done it if you weren't there with me. Thinking about the feeling when we were investigating the case together is what kept me calm during the trial. What I meant to say is, back then, everything I said felt right. Like I could just be myself around you. It felt so good to be that relaxed. Thank you for helping me through this. You helped me find the courage to believe in myself. Thanks to you, look at everything we accomplished. The Shangyun Art Exchange is undergoing investigation. It'll be the end of their businesses. And the painters they coerced are finally set free. Thank you. I haven't felt this happy in a long time.
Don't worry about it.
After all, she was involved in all of this, and I want to tell her everything. What do you think?
My commission started with her, plus you and I solved the case together. Why don't you come with me?
Is the commission over?
Yes. I already had it taken care of the day we found out the truth.
I'm looking at a closer still of the Chopper teaser from One Piece live action. I don't know how. Why are his antlers also fuzzy? Unless that's not CG and he is a Muppet. Like, his antlers are kind of fuzzy along with the rest of him. A bit strange, isn't it? I probably should have just teleported. Maybe CG based on a puppet. Maybe it'll be both, right? Like that. Again, that's the obvious happy medium, right? Is to like have an animatronic for like static shots where he's just talking, and then anything that would be too complex to do with a puppet, CG that, right? Like maybe.
Where's the destination?
Again, that's what CG should be being used for. Is to just do the stuff that can't be done practically, right? Look at the background during shots, you see comically lifeless Chopper. Hey. It happens. It happens, and I'd be fine with that. If it just meant he looked good.
It's been a while.
As long as he looks good in the shots where it matters, that's fine. Cardboard cutout of Chopper. You can hang out with cardboard cutout of Zoro.
Taking good care of me. A chat won't hurt. And you must be the rover.
It's Nover!
I heard about everything.
Why does everyone in this world have a speech impediment?
Thank you for freeing me from those nightmares. You know what, Judja? You may seem soft and gentle on the outside, but if your boundaries are crossed, I think you can be tougher than anyone else. And I still owe you an apology. Forgive me, because I was so obsessed with wanting to be you, to be better than you. I've caused you so much trouble. The pain of these injuries managed to put a stop to my obsession with imitating your paintings. Maybe I was never meant to be a painter to begin with.
I brought you a gift.
See? Only you can create a painting with such life. I still have a long way to go.
This is your painting. It's the one you gave me when we first met.
How ironic. I've been trying to imitate you for so many years that now I can't even tell my own paintings apart anymore.
Your paintings were never inferior to mine. Just look at this piece. Even you approve of its value. It doesn't matter who painted it. Mingyang, I hope you can find your true self, whoever she is. I know you can do it.
Thank you for bringing me this painting. Really.
She did that. Take our word for it. Look at Lovekov.
I think it's safe to say she'll give it some thought. During the few times we met, she was always passionate about discussing art with me. I think that fire inside her won't just fade away. Come to think of it, the deep discussions we had and the painting duels back then felt like true friendship. So, seeing her in so much pain, I just had to help.
Subtitle, thank you, Sebo.
I don't want Ming Ying to lose hope and have someone who loves painting so much just disappear.
I don't think she picked up what you were putting down, honey.
To be honest, I didn't just see this case through to correct mistakes or help the artists. Deep down, I didn't want to let you down. I wanted to tell you this back at the mine, but the words just didn't come out right.
I understand what you're trying to say. I get you.
Thank you for being my friend and helping me through all of this, Rover.
A friend, and nothing more. This game totally does not continue to be bisexual heaven.
Every moment with you is a new and special memory.
Oh my.
Thank you for your help, Jojo. This
You gotta stop saying her
experience
name
has
that way.
helped me understand you and the world a little better.
No.
You seem to be pretty slow on the news.
The news. You trying to hide your accent now? Telling jokes now? What is this? What is this tone? Why is the goofy music playing? Excuse me.
You've given me the courage to joke around.
True friends shit on each other constantly, right?
Well. Let's take it slow for now.
Inspect the object. Mysterious. Not sure if it'll reach you. I hope it does. Something I'm wanting to tell you. You can't seem to find the right words. To be honest, I'm afraid you might reject what I'm about to ask. Give you the scroll of painting, not just because you helped me with the situation, but also because you freed me from a worry that's been haunting me for years. The scroll is returned to the serenity of Shinya village that I drew. I want you to have it now. After all, it's the reason we met. Testament to our shared journey and the symbol of the courage you instilled in me. Aww. That's gay, JG. Oh, that was cute. She's a good character. Again, I did not necessarily mean to get her because I can't use her optimally, but I'm glad I did. Very, very cool character. Again, very, very, very relatable. I can absolutely see why a lot of people were, who initially didn't even like her design were sold on her after doing this in the event. Very, very cute. Very, very, again, very, very real problems for the most part. Magic paintings come to life notwithstanding. The painting was a selling item. Can you imagine? And I imagine it's just a novelty type of thing that I can't get rid of. Or a key item. Yeah. Yeah, wouldn't get rid of it if I could. Not even gonna attempt to. Alright. Well, I think that is about it for WUWA for the foreseeable future. The event is, the major stuff is done. I've still got to try to get to 20,000 whatever off screen, but, that's not going to be locked behind any story progress. But yeah, again, this game continues to be pretty alright. Like I said, it's got a lot of the same problems that made me, it's got a lot of the same issues that made me basically ditch Genshin. But, again, I don't feel like my time is being wasted quite as much. I have yet to run into, like, any huge walls of not being able to get stuff that I want to, because I don't feel like doing the exploration. I just do very, very minimal exploration. And the game doesn't punish me for it. I've only 100%ed it. I've actually 100... Huh. What the hell? Did they change the, Huh. I think they... Okay, I'm making myself look like a jackass now. I think they may have changed the like, percentage at some point in these areas, because I promise you, I have not... I did not explore 100% of all these places. I 100%ed like a couple of places, but definitely not all of them. And as you can see, this is a better example. Yeah, like I've still barely touched this area that came out last patch, just because I don't particularly enjoy the open world aspect that much. But again, combat's still good, and while the story definitely has some padding and issues, it's not nearly to the degree that that plagues Genshin. And again, I can still get everything for the most part. And I was planning, and I was planning to take a break next patch to avoid burnout, but now that I know Camellia is coming, we gotta save up, boys. I can't afford to take a patch off. I gotta get my resources back up after I got this boy's weapon, right? I'm just gonna skip the shorekeeper lady. It does suck, because like I said, I would like a better main DPS to use this lovely lady with, but again, it is what it is. Just be happy that I got lucky in this game for once. She's the only coin flip in this game I've won. It's sad. I wasn't even trying. But, alright. Yeah, since I am playing the next patch, I guess I'll see you back whenever that is in, like, 8 days sooner than I thought. I was starting to kind of close on doing that event. Yeah, we'll pop back in at some point during while that patch is going on, I'm sure, to do whatever new content's there, and probably at least meet Shorekeeper Lady, even if I don't actually intend on getting her. All right, I'm rambling, and my back still hurts, so I guess I'm gonna shut my trap and go unwind with some Kamen Rider Forze. Thank you all very much for joining me. Special thanks to Fusion, Ninja, Go-Kart tier patrons, Vroom Vroom. If you want to help support JG being too real, check out links in the description. Love you guys. Nighty-night.